Well, today is Monday, June 18th, I believe, 2018. It's kind of pleasant out. It's very humid, but it's a little bit pleasant than it has been in the morning, a little bit more pleasant because it is very cloudy. But I wanted to give you a before picture of the garden because, well, I'll tell you in a second. And I know you've seen bits and pieces of the weedy places on the other vlogs. This I didn't cover, obviously I didn't cover the whole area thoroughly with cardboard because where there's just a little bit of a crack, things have snuck up. And also in between the carpet. The key to keeping weeds down is to thoroughly cover every bare patch. So why am I giving you a before? Well, obviously if there's a before, there's going to be an after. I don't think we're going to get to this today. You can see the lamb's quarter are pretty much done with. They are a cooler weather crop and they like some rain. They haven't been getting any, so they're starting to dry up. And they've majorly gone to seed. So we're done eating them and we're going to cut this off, but probably not today. But let's run over to the other side of the garden. Need to put those cages up over here. Jerry is pretty much at the end of his big projects, so he's going to be helping me weed today. The reason he needs to help me weed is not because I'm overwhelmed and couldn't do it myself, but long story short, I've had a weak core for most of my life. I've been working on it, but I haven't worked on it enough to be able to do things like pull out deeply rooted grass without injuring myself. So I've injured myself a bit over the last couple of weeks, but these weeds have to go. We need to start transitioning, start getting things covered. So yeah, so here's what everything looks like before, and I'll do a clip after Jerry gets done helping me weed. I may get to some weeding today, but I've got a lot of blueberries to pick too. Alright, let's sneak a peek at the blueberries before I get them all picked. Give you an idea of how many there are. See, there are still some green ones, which is kind of crazy. There's still a lot of green ones and like green turning purple, so I was thinking about taking off the bird netting, but I don't think I'd better do that yet. Over here and down there, and most of these that are blue and dark blue are ready to be picked. Okay, this is what I have harvested so far today. Well, that's all I'm going to harvest today. This is cobweb. That's not mold. It's from a spider web. My back is telling me it's time to quit. And also, there weren't as many ripe blueberries as I thought. And in fact, a lot of the ones that I picked are not going to be super. They're going to be a little on the tart side, but they're still going to be perfectly fine to put in a smoothie. Maybe not so great for fresh, but if that wasp could come over to where I could see it, I could show you one of the reasons I'm in a hurry to get these blueberries picked. Can't see them through the video lens, but anyway, yeah, I have wasps over here going chomp 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 and sucking, well, a wasp anyway, sucking all the juice out of the blueberries. So and I've also had stink bugs doing the same thing. Oh, there's an orange wasp. You see him? Let's zoom in on the culprit. Yeah, there's an orange wasp having breakfast. I think the other one's a yellow jacket. But yeah, that's the danger in letting berries sit out too long, and also not using beetle netting. So as you can see, there are still plenty of blueberries left, even though I got what I think it'll be about 5 cups that I got. But hey, 5 plus 8, 13 cups of blueberries so far, and I'll probably get a few more cups, assuming that insects don't get them all. While Jerry's working on weeding in the garden proper, I'm going to make a confession here. Yeah, this was supposed to be a carrot bed. There are some carrots. I do have a video way back when, what was it, March or April, where I'm broadcasting seeds. And some of them did come up, but I guess it's just too late around here in this area to plant carrot seeds in April. So even if it was March, I think it was in April though, I'm not sure. But anyway, obviously I didn't stay ahead of the weeds because I got discouraged, like they were taking forever to mature. I don't know if it just gets hot and they don't want to grow anymore. It's really hard to keep it watered. So my next task, I'm just going to pull out all the carrots and see if there are any decent size to eat. If not, bleh. And I am also going to eventually take this apart. It will no longer be here. I'm going to plant carrots elsewhere, and until I have those beds ready where I'm going to plant carrots, we're just going to get them from the store. Alright, this is what the bed looks like now. And here's what I got out of it that I think will be good. I mean, okay, not good as in wonderful, but good as in, I'm not sure about this though. It looks like it might be hard, like it was trying to go to seed. Now, of course, a lot of them are like this, and that's the frustration of growing carrots, is some of the seeds will sit there and sit there and sit there for like a couple of months or even more, and then they decide to germinate. And then it's kind of past the growing season for carrots. But I'm actually pleased with what I got, because I was expecting mostly this, and obviously I'm not going to win any ribbons at the state fair for carrots this size, especially relative to the greens. I'm just hanging on the greens they have, but it's enough to do something with. So yay, at least all my work and watering it wasn't a total waste. And of course, I learned a lesson. So the harvest of carrots I got last year was better than this, but I think the harvest was either much later in the year or much earlier, late fall, early winter, something. Anyway, but these are the carrots that I have gotten all the stems off, and what I think they'll be worth grading. And yeah, they do smell rather bitter because they've been out in the heat. But I've had carrots that smelled like this before, and once you grate them and get them in a salad, they still smell good. So my next step is to clean them off. But the next clip you'll see is what the garden looks like now that Jerry's done a ton of weeding. So check out the heap of grass and weeds. Now check out this bed. He left a zinnia, then I wouldn't have minded him pulling out, but that's okay. But look how clear it is. Now my job next is going to be getting some cardboard and covering up all that bare spot. He got this between these two big smart pots. He got this area. Used to be a big thing of grass here and over here. So there are a few weeds left, but not bad. I told him to focus on the grass. It's okay. Whoops. Fire ants, so I need to make sure not to step on them. Yeah, I told him I could get out those other weeds if he, couldn't, or not couldn't, but got too hot or his back was hurting or whatever. So that's what we have so far. So I thought I'd finish this vlog by giving y'all a little glimpse into the cucumbers that we have going. And we had two pretty much full-grown ones for lunch yesterday. Yep, here's a more full-grown one. It looks like maybe I should just take one big one and cut it in half, because I think I need to wait for a few more cucumbers to grow, or else we won't be able to eat them every day. Okay, so that's the end of today's vlog. I'm just going to make it a one-day vlog because I know it's gone on a little bit long, and I was explaining different things. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to share it with your online networks. If you haven't yet subscribed and you want to follow my gardening journey and or get lots of simple and sustainable living tips, please make sure to subscribe. I'll see you for the next video. In the meantime, take care and be well.